My name is Grant Higa. I'm a competitive powerlifter in the USAPL and also one of 3 pro strongmen in Washington State. I started lifting in 1992 when I was living on the Big Island of Hawaii. What got me into competing in college, I went to University of Hawaii at Hilo. I had a friend named Keith Daniels, and Keith was like 165 pounds, but he could press and pause like 325, you know? And I was like, shit, this is like nuts. I was like a big, you know, like country boy, but you know, I couldn't like press not even 200 pounds and stuff, you know? So I kind of just moved out of my parents' house at the time, no car, and just, you know, had a bike. And Keith said, hey, you know, if you're pretty serious about working out, I'll come pick you up at 4:45 a.m. We'll go to the gym and we'll be done by 7, get something to eat, shower, and be at work by 7:30 a.m. And I was like, you know, like, who wants to go to the gym at like fucking 4:45 a.m., right? But I think that really laid a big foundation for me as a lifter, that when you gotta do things like at a weird hour or whatever, it's not a problem now for me, you know, because it's a lot of sacrifice obviously on your sleep. If that's the only time though that you can train, what are you gonna do, you know? So Keith would pick me up, man, at least 3 days a week, and that was the start of me lifting.
Everybody down.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep. Easy.
14. Let's go, baby. 15.
Go, 5 more, 5 more. Not even breathing heavy. Oh yeah, there we go.
25 reps. Fucking to the floor. No belts, man. Higa Monster, Higa. Outstanding.
The best achievements I've done in lifting so far, one of them for powerlifting is I hold the USAPL American record in the squat with 749 raw. The reason why I thought that was a big deal for me was because it was held by the great Bo Moore. And if you guys know Bo Moore, that old man is freaking strong as hell, you know? And to break that record, I was like super stoked. And I love Bo, he's a great guy. And he's a role model for me as well, you know? Especially as, you know, master lifters, man, we gotta keep up with the young boys, you know? So to stay ahead of the game and, you know, kind of do something like that was pretty awesome. And of course, I've done some pretty phenomenal lifting events in the animal pack cage at the Arnold. And if you've never been to the cage, I mean, it's a fucking Super Bowl of lifting. There's some badass dudes that come once a year into Ohio and do some crazy ass shit, you know. And I've been fortunate to, you know, do some deadlift for reps in there. I did 500 for 20 reps one time with no belt against P. Diesel, and the legend, the GOAT, Ed Cohn was there as our referee. Stuff like that, it's, people remember you, you know? I mean, I still, like today, walking in the brigade this morning, I met a couple of these guys that are competing. They were like, just talking with me, like, dude, I love that video that you did, you know, and, you know, just all that kind of stuff. It has like a freaking residual effect that affects a lot of lifters, you know, and that makes me happy and makes me want to fucking train more and get better. Because when guys or girls come up to me and get inspired to lift, I must be doing something right, and that makes me want to do better, you know. some of the hardships that's kind of helped make me get better as a lifter, I think, is first of all just like the sacrifice of time, you know, you got to put into lifting. You know, it's like, especially now, you know, I'm a dad with, you know, with 2 girls. They're 13 and 9, and you know, school schedules, sports schedules, and stuff like that. It's busy, you know. My wife and I feel like sometimes we're like the shuttle bus drivers, you know. But you know, that's when I gotta go work out and train at like 5:30 a.m. or I gotta do something in my garage even. You know, I got like a rower and some dumbbells and stuff, you know. But if you're really dedicated to trying to achieve a goal in powerlifting and strongman, you gotta do what it takes. It doesn't have to be some fucking brand new glamorous equipment. It could be rusty plates, rusty dumbbells, you know, some bands in your gym bag that you can create a workout with, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's made me appreciate what I gotta do to lift, because I know I can create a workout in any situation I want, you know. And a lot of guys are like, I can't train, I can't do this meet because, like, you know, I don't have a gym membership, or this gym doesn't have like a stiff bar or whatever. It's like, well, if your gym has your bar, you can fucking create a workout, dude. Yeah, it sucks, whatever, but you know, just make it happen, you know. Don't make excuses, because nobody else is gonna lift the bar except my own ass, so I gotta do it, you know. So if there's one thing that I can you know, say to any lifters out there and stuff, you know, especially like from people where I'm from back in Hawaii and stuff, you know, I get messages all the time from lifters like, man, you know, you're doing great and you give us hope that we can get better and stuff like that. There's people out there that are fucking grinding, you know. Maybe they got no money to train at a gym. They're like busting out in their garage with shitty weights or, you know, bent bars, whatever, and stuff like that. But they got a goal. They wanna go maybe win a state championship, or eventually go to nationals and win nationals, and maybe go to worlds. I've been fortunate after all these years to kind of been able to do that. And then this past summer, I got to go to Minsk, Belarus, and compete in the IPF Classic Raw World Championships and get the silver medal for Masters, you know, super heavyweight, 40 to 49. I can't describe that feeling when, bro, I was on the fucking podium, you know, silver medal, gold medal was won by Jason Mike from Houston, but we're the top 2 guys in the USA, in the world, for, you know, Master Super Heavyweight. And when they're playing the Star Spangled Banner, dude, and we're standing on the fucking podium, that's like shit you see on TV that you cannot even understand, and you see the athletes crying, and we're fucking bawling on the podium, dude. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable to get to that level, because all that fucking sacrifice and hard work, all those early mornings I had to go get up when I didn't want to get up because I had to go train, because I got to do it before, you know, my kids go to school or whatever, or work, whatever. It paid off, you know. So if you guys are out there fucking grinding and have a goal, just keep grinding, man. I really encourage you to just don't give up, because you can do it, you know. You know, we got to be humble with our beginnings of how we started, you know, like, you know, we create our goals with, you know, just drive and determination, and just fucking don't give up, man. You got to do it. And now I'm able to say that I was the second best in the world in the IPF, you know. And I'm never ever gonna forget that, and it made it all worth it. So don't ever give up, man.